I've been meaning to do a video like this for a little while now, and in fact, I kind of want to actually finish my top 10 most wanted death battle videos, which I may or may not upload, so keep an eye out for that, I guess. But ladies and gentlemen, here, I'm actually going to discuss my most requested death battle episode that I've had since, 2023 or something? Actually, it's November of 2022. And yeah, this is now my most requested death battle matchup. So this may seem really weird for people like Biffweed or Nemesis Bloodreich who are actually going to be watching this video, because I'm going to send this on their Patreon exclusive Discord server. But yes, my most requested death battle matchup for a few years now is Bluey versus Kirito from Sword Art Online. This would be a great episode in my opinion. I mean, I've done 2 whole fight tracks for this episode. You should probably know how passionate I am about this. So I'm going to do something a bit different compared to basically me rambling about this for around 5 minutes or so. I'm actually going to go over Bluey's analysis at most for what I could actually do. And I'll give Kirito a mention, but I'm sorry, I know jack shit about his analysis, so I'll let someone else pretty much do that for me. I'm going to leave my comments open so that way you can actually text it. Thank you. And I'll even discuss a bit about how the fight would actually go, but, you know, I'm not Whiz and Boomstick or anything, so I can't really make this a half hour or anything. So I'll do the best I can to talk about this, so yeah, let's get started. I don't know what else to say. Let's get started off with Bluey's analysis. So since Bluey is from a kid's show, that's also for adults technically, you would assume she would have some kind of wacky moveset, and you're actually correct. Even though she's not a combat expert or anything, since she's literally nearly 7 years old. Please do not make the meme, I was even actually offering it. She's still a bright yet good kid at heart. But that doesn't take away the random shenanigans that actually happen in the healer house. I say that for anyone that actually doesn't know. She would have a big variety of items at her disposal, such as the magic xylophone. With just one ding, her opponents can freeze for as long as she wants to, because, well, there's no limit on it or anything. But if not, she always carries her magic asparagus, which can actually turn her opponents into any animal she wants. Then there's her actual magic, which works like the Force from Star Wars. Let's say she uses it on a train dummy. She can move the train dummy around as much as she wants, there's no restriction or limit to it or anything unless she's physically stopped, and she can do whatever she wants with it. Then there's her what I'm going to call Action Pack suit from Surprise. It's kind of like Samus's power armor from Metroid, but instead of firing plasma balls, it's, well, foam balls, but you could probably just change it out with something else. So no kidding, I looked through the entire library of episodes, and the only other thing I could actually find in terms of helping her out at combat is her having a small mention of actually knowing karate from Midnight. So she probably could throw in a few punches if she wanted to. As much as I would like to include Feather Wand, but that's Bingo's thing, not exactly Bluey. I mean, if Bluey somehow got her hands on the Feather Wand, then to whoever she says heavy to, they'll immediately be stuck to the ground, because they're almost too heavy to pick up. And yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of items and stuff like that could actually be in her arsenal. I could include some things from fairies or space, for example. Like in space in particular, she becomes an alien, but we're not going to actually discuss that here. Although I guess it could be useful in some way, shape, or form, but I don't know though. I know I could also mention that she could actually be a fruit bat, but only in her dreams. So yeah, I can't really mention that here. And that's pretty much about it. In terms of helping Bluey fight, that is. So with everything I mentioned, I think she has a solid chance of winning. Oh yeah, Kirito's analysis. Like I already mentioned at the beginning of this video, I know basically nothing about his analysis other than he carries around another sword, and that's literally it. Someone please do the research for me. So yeah, let's move on to the fight. I can imagine the whole fight taking place outside the healer house, because honestly, I'm not sure how it would actually go for Kirito's side. I mean, could you say that maybe Bluey got lost and needed to find her way home? Yeah, Kirito probably got the wrong idea or something? Nah, I can imagine it being the other way around. Like, I guess Kirito freaking out that there were actual talking dogs? Yeah, I'm sure there could be a better idea than this. Now for the fight. No kidding, Bluey could literally just one-shot him with the magic xylophone and then possibly turn him into an animal and then finish it off right then and there. Or she could have just kept him frozen for an unlimited amount of time and possibly, I don't know, gotten rid of him or something. If Kirito could actually be fast enough to actually dodge, let's say, any of her projectiles, then that could probably work. But however, unless Bluey actually has the magic xylophone, magic asparagus, or anything like such on hand, I don't think Kirito could have a good way of avoiding them since, well, it only works when Bluey actually sees someone, immediately dings it, or actually uses it, and then boom, it works immediately. If said items were actually destroyed by Kirito's swords, then yeah, they probably wouldn't really work anymore. I'm sure Kirito has some durability feats that I haven't actually mentioned yet, but again, someone can probably do that job better than me. And while Bluey is decently strong, in terms of her probably throwing a punch that is, since she had to actually move her father Bandit not once, but multiple times. Probably the biggest example of this is actually in Ragdoll, but Bingo actually helped her out. honestly, I'm just mentioning stuff at this point, so yeah, let's just end the video here. Anyway, that was my video quickly talking about Bluey versus Kirito. I really hope Death Battle picks up this idea soon. But for now, that was just my quick discussion on it, plus, I guess, current thoughts, if you want to say that. So, yeah, that's pretty much about it. I don't have a lot more to say. I'll see y'all later with what we do next time, and that'll be all for now.